93 Boxing. I'm back with a quick video. I want to read some of Floyd Mayweather Sr.'s statement about the Mayweather-McGregor fight and how much Floyd Mayweather has trained. Floyd would have stopped McGregor a lot earlier if he worked even a little bit. Mayweather said, Floyd did not train for that fight. He literally whooped that boy. That's what he did. Just imagine if my son would have prepared and would have trained that way. Trained the way he normally would for a fight. He would have stopped McGregor even sooner. What I also was only about 50% of what my son is capable of doing. Yes, you can say that. It was like he literally came off the streets and beat that man. That's how good my son is. That's basically it. I used to run with my son, but we haven't ran together in a long time. As far as I'm concerned, he didn't run for this fight. Floyd didn't put all of what Floyd could do in the McGregor fight. If the real Floyd Mayweather Jr. would have showed up for McGregor fight, McGregor would have gotten out of the second round. Floyd Sr. statement. I think he also goes, Floyd hit the speed back or did a light run, but he spent more time promoting the fight than the actual at his actual businesses than preparing for McGregor. There's no way around it. Floyd is a genetic freak. He's been fighting so long that the things just come naturally to him. Sorry, English is not my first language, and I hate reading. I guess I'm Floyd Mayweather, like, in a way. Maybe I can't read as well. Then he goes on to say, he's been fighting so long that it just comes naturally to him. All this social media stuff about McGregor going 10 rounds with the best in the world is bullshit. I guess that's what he said. It says expletive or whatever. It's actually the other way around. A 50% version of Floyd Mayweather came off the streets and pounded one of the best MMA fighters and hardly trained to do it. It says how much better Floyd Mayweather is than McGregor. Now, that's Floyd Mayweather's statement, Senior's statement, right? And we've been hearing about Floyd Mayweather not sparring a month before the month before the actual date, August 26th. And I agree with him. Whether he was in his best or not, a prime Floyd Mayweather would destroy McGregor easy. I mean, he already destroyed him, but a prime Floyd Mayweather would destroy him easily. I feel like Floyd Mayweather could have stopped that fight a lot easier. I mean, a lot quicker. In round 7, 8, he could have stopped the fight. Floyd Mayweather carried the fight. Old Floyd Mayweather, who didn't train properly. And, if you've been watching Floyd, you probably know he hasn't been training properly. He wasn't as sharp. He'd been sparring, but not like a month before the fight. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's true. So I'm going to take it for what it is. Conor McGregor didn't do nothing amazing, man. Conor McGregor ain't shit. He's pillow-fisted. I want to see if he hits harder than Paulie Malignaggi, like, for his weight division. I really want to see if he actually hits harder than Paulie Malignaggi, respectively for his weight division, respectively for a 154 fighter. Or even 160, because he rehydrates to 170? Let's see. And, we see Floyd Mayweather going in strip clubs and shit all the time. I mean, you don't do that. He never did that type of shit. Not in training. He never did that type of shit. Floyd Mayweather took this fight lightly. He was really... I mean, I saw this, man. I saw this. He didn't even give a shit. He's like, just whatever, beat the guy. Just imagine this, right? We're talking about Conor McGregor going 12 rounds with the best. I mean, Floyd never was at his best at that fight. No way. No way. And they want to see Conor McGregor versus Floyd in a UFC cage. Like, are you serious? Floyd was not even training fully. And if we're watching boxing, we know that was far from the best of Floyd. Far from it. Not even 50%. Not even 50% of a prime Floyd Mayweather. And 50% of an old Floyd Mayweather, possibly. Floyd Sr. is right. I actually believe in on this one. He probably stopped him in the second, third, fourth round. If he was on his, trained properly and everything. Now, imagine, right, for this, because people want Conor McGregor to fight Floyd Mayweather in the UFC, but that's not really fair, because if Floyd goes to the UFC, he literally has no advantages there. Because Conor came to the boxing, he had advantages. He's the big guy. He's the stronger guy. He's the younger guy. He's the so-called knockout artist. Okay? He also has a good style. I mean, this is what MMA experts and everything was saying. Out of all the fighters, Conor McGregor has a good style for boxing. It's not like, he has movement, he has all that. So, he's going to a different sport, but he still has a good style for the different sport. He is bigger, stronger. Let's see Conor McGregor fight someone. If you want to do it in the UFC, let's see him when he becomes 41 years old. When he fights someone 2 weight divisions above. A boxer, a pound for pound prime boxer. While Conor's 41. Let's see Conor McGregor fight that pound for pound super middleweight or light heavyweight. And let's see. And keep in mind, this guy also has to have a good style for UFC. I mean, transition into boxing. So he can't be like James Toney with his flat feet. And he can't be like out of shape like James Toney, old like that either. Yeah, of course the UFC fighter could win. But here's the thing, right? Conor McGregor was getting hurt by Floyd Mayweather Jr. And Floyd Mayweather Jr., a 50% Floyd Mayweather Jr. is not a big puncher in boxing. He's got respectable pop, but he's not a big puncher in boxing. No good fighter at 147 or below, I mean above, will not stop Floyd Mayweather Jr. No Errol Spence will stop him. Kell Brook will stop him. Keith Thurman will stop him. Danny Garcia will stop him. Amir Khan will stop him. Jesse Vargas, yeah, he will stop him. Who else is out there? I mean, guys will stop him, Guys will stop this guy. Conor McGregor probably won't beat no boxer 2 weight divisions above while he's 41 years old, and like this prime boxer is like 28 years old, and he's like on good footwork, good reach, better reach than McGregor, because McGregor had better reach than Floyd, right? And if those shots land, Conor was getting hurt by Floyd, and if those shots land, it's over. It's really over, especially with the 4-ounce gloves. I mean, the 4-ounce glove is not much smaller than what people think compared to... A 4-ounce glove is similar to like a 6-ounce boxing gloves, to be honest, because a lot of those ounces in the boxing gloves count for the amount of padding there is on the tip of the finger. In boxing, there's a lot of padding on the tip of the finger and the thumb region. In UFC, there isn't, so you can... It's because you can grapple in the UFC, right? There's a lot of padding in places where that's not on the knuckles, where in the MMA fighting glove you don't have. Like around the wrist, maybe there's a bit more padding, as I said, near the fingertips and all that. It's really like a 6-ounce gloves. I mean, you do have the wraps inside, but man, with them 4-ounce gloves, if these guys get touched, imagine a super middleweight just landing a quick 1-2 on Conor McGregor. Like, McGregor doesn't have no great defense. Imagine he just lands a 1-2, longer reach than McGregor, bigger than McGregor, big puncher. Hey, McGregor was a big puncher for UFC. Let's see a big puncher from boxing transition in there. What's going to happen to McGregor? And an old McGregor. He's going to get, like, it'd be over, man. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. Imagine if, I know Sergey Kovalev lost to Andre Ward, but imagine if Sergey Kovalev, because he does have a good, like, a decent style for MMA, he does have good feet and everything. Good, long rangey punches. Imagine he just throws a 1-2 and he lands on McGregor. Even if not him, imagine someone like a George Groves or some shit like that. Like maybe a Chris Eubank. I know Chris Eubank's a very small super middleweight, to be honest. But imagine he lands that type of punch, like a 1-2. It's over. It's over for McGregor. So, this whole thing about MMA fighters, they're great MMA athletes. I'm not saying there isn't. But it's overhyped. You can have a decent career. I mean, Kimbo Slice used to fight on the streets. He used to have had a decent career. Not amazing, but a decent career in MMA. He was a boxer. He wasn't really an amazing boxer. He was just a boxer. From the streets. Like, he's probably a better boxing skill than most people from the streets, right? But these boxers have way more skills when it comes to the boxing department. Kimbo Slice was not amazing in too many other departments. He had a decent career. Just imagine these professional boxers who have better qualities in the same department that Kimbo Slice did. You don't think they'll have a better career? Those guys, a lot of these professional boxers have better footwork than Kimbo Slice as well. better jab, better all that, and probably has better technique. I mean, Kimbo Slice is strong, but man, this guy's gonna get slept on, man, for real. 93 boxing. Don't forget to subscribe, comment down below. Being very inactive, crazy shit's happening with me. Again, I don't want to reveal it too much, but it's crazy, man. I'm kind of getting sick of it. I'm out.